206. Unk key. Did I do that task? No. This is what we need. Cat, lion, 4 horsemen. Xenophite, I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. How's everybody doing today? The wipe happened about a week ago. About a week, I think. That sounds right. It's going alright. We're a little poor. But we're spending money to make money, you know?
Jacob de Vries just resubbed for 65 months. In the year 65, Tiberius Claudius Atticus Herodes, Greek aristocrat, was born.
What do I think of the weapon durability stuff? I don't know why people are complaining about anything in this patch. I think it's good. I think all the stuff they've changed is good. It's made the game really interesting. There is a scav boss on factory. I don't believe there's one in labs. Gluhar was there for a while as an event at the end of the last wipe. So, good morning. So it's more like he was just there for a little bit, checking it out, you know. Not a permanent addition. This is 206. Is it the other building? Oh, for fuck's sake. I have money. But I've only just got here. We'll just fucking go. Maybe we can even do our other quest at the same time. I don't want to wait around here for 10 minutes.
Heretic Weasel just resubbed for 1 month.
Thank you. A lad. Ah. Fuck me. I just want to go through there, lads, please. Fuck me, rigid. Getting sukered here. Phew. I've been watching some full-equipped Chad squad mowing down servers since the wipe. I must say that your gameplay is more fun to watch. There's some element of tension there. Not just methodical murder. This ammo really is junk. I'm done with it. Where's my boy? I think this is the stuff. It'll have to do. That I like. Oh, there's so little scummy gameplay now that everyone is feeling the struggle. How do you mean? What do I need him for? Well, let's make a magnet anyway. We've got all these hard drives knocking about.
Woxbridge _ just resubbed for 13 months. Boo.
I'm alright. I'm in a bit of pain from the gym this morning, but I'm okay. Sign is, I answered this yesterday. It's very handy. Ask me a question. Quite often the answer is no. So I just have a sign. It did indeed come from Blood Bowl. Which, to be fair, I have played since the sign was put up. It's mainly a reference to, well, people kept asking me if I was going to play Blood Bowl, and at the time I was in a... I just tilted out of it for the billionth time. And so I put the sign up to stop people asking, any Blood Bowl today? But then it's also, the reason I like it is, it's a reference to the movie Casino. Robert De Niro has a sign in his office that says no in huge letters, and in tiny letters underneath it says yes, which I thought was quite funny. Just the attitude of someone having that sign. I will get Blood Bowl 3, of course. How could we not? Although, despite being one of, and I'm not exaggerating here, the few people that streamed Blood Bowl and got more than like 10 viewers for some time, they didn't give me access to the beta. Whatever. It was a rough beta. Tabletop set. Yeah, no, I've heard about this Wilder Myth thing. I think I've got it on my wish list. I think. CP fence or heating pipe. We go for heating pipe. Phew. There does seem to be less scab on scab violence. I quite often give the wiggle to another scab and they wiggle back and they're clearly a player. We needed that WD-40, baby.
Nonotype _ just resubbed for 58 months. 58.
I didn't catch the teardown speedrun. I really want to watch the VOD though. What was it I needed the WD-40 again for? It was to create something. I'm sure it was to make something. Security upgrade! Huzzah! And once we get that upgraded, we can get the intelligence center rocking and a-rolling. Alright, now we've got to kill scabs on thingy. I believe the Intel Center lowers your scav cooldown, and there are things you can make in there, which are quite handy. And you need the, like, you want to get everything up and running, because the bonuses from the hideout are good. Like, it is worth doing. I have yet to see a graphics card, by the way. I don't know if they've nerfed them this run or not. Update at 11 AM. Are you serious? What, as in servers are going to go down? Not down, but reduced to 10 minutes. Oh, so it'll be that thing where you're in and it goes, you have 10 minutes to leave the raid. So is that update server side, or do I need to restart the client? Probably restart the client, eh? Double RRP. Recommended retail price? Sadly, I will not be doing the in-houses because it's the semi-final of the Euros tonight, and I shall be watching Spain versus Italy, hoping to see some cracks in the Italian team. Honestly, both teams should beat us. They're more experienced at playing finals. You know, I think having a history of getting to finals and winning them does a lot for you mentally. This will be our second ever international tournament final if we beat Denmark. And that is a big if, because they are no mugs. And they have that whole Destiny storyline. Yeah, I thought Germany would do better. We definitely got a great chance. I mean, we really have. It's just, I think they're both very strong teams. But honestly, I think we're probably fairly scary. Like, Sancho and Sterling should be a handful for anybody. The thing I'm thinking is Chiellini and Bonucci, the Italian centre-backs, are both old. They're very, very good, but they are also very old. I think the pace of Sterling and Sancho could be an issue for them. But we need to get at them. That's the problem. I think they'll be kind of... They're both very good in the air, so it's going to be tough for Kane to really do much, and the Italians are very good at, if they get a lead, defending it, because they know how to waste time and draw fouls, and that's all very important if you're going to win a final. Jesus Christ alive. Absolutely scared the poop out of me. This, honestly, the shelves back here, nobody ever loots them. They are a gold mine for gun parts. Thank you for the raid, Yogs viewers. I've been called Australian non-stop since I moved to the US and I'm from Leeds. I found these lot lying around somewhere you can have them. Welcome to hell. I think that thing is quite handy. So should I just wait the timeout and then I survive? So if I just wait 8.5 minutes, I get the you survived thing, right? Well, I may as well just wait here rather than try and extract. We're just gonna hide. I know, he did ask, and I said, Gabe, Flax Palace is undergoing a little redecoration. I said, you know, Gabe, I would love to help you out. Welcome to the International at PFlax's house. Those of you in the kitchen, I hope you have a decent room of the television. I know you don't, because you can't see it from there. I apologize for that. We've set up a mirror. Sorry, the Americans say a mirror, so you can see. And there's a small black and white in the downstairs toilet that I brought with me. You're welcome. And we are streaming to there as well. This is the 10th International, and we will be holding it at PFlax's house. Oh, we're dead. Shit! Couldn't bandage it up in time. Well done! Well done, Sergeant Brad Colbert. Damn it! How did you know I was in there? I've got no idea. I have no idea. I wasn't making a noise. I wasn't aiming down. I wasn't aiming down anything, and he threw a grenade, and then he ran in there and tried to shoot me. Might have been a dream sniper. He fucking died anyway, so lol. That's annoying. So I've got to do that again. I mean, geez, if he's playing that lifestyle, go for it, dude. I'd do it. I would do something that filthy. I have spent half an hour camping one doorway, so I ain't flaming the dude. He's living the life. I just needed to bandage my arm. I dragged my IFAK there by mistake. Yeah, the pre-nade was weird. Unless he'd seen me go in, which he might have done. Like, he genuinely might have seen me go in. And, you know, snuck over. Yakutis 5, he killed all of us with one pistol mag in 1 second, all head eyes. Good God. I mean, I did just run over there. So he could well have just seen me. I had a thing where I needed 2 relays. What was that for? Right, but it's not suspicious because he could have just seen me and he might have just snuck up. It was just a bit odd because he sort of charged over very confidently, threw the grenade and then pushed. So if he was going to throw a grenade, like if he'd just snuck all the way around and then popped up the window and shot me, I would have thought, okay, he must have seen me. But it was weird that he threw a grenade and then just ran in. Bit odd. Anyway, what was that? I needed 2 relays for something. I can't remember what it was for. It was to upgrade something. We can't quite do that. Was it illumination 2? No. Workbench 2? No, I just checked that, period. Dummy. Rest space? Something to do with relays, I remember. Illumination, maybe? No. Food station needs relays. It might be that. Oh, I need lavatory 2 first. It wasn't that. It was something else. What was it?
Nah, dickhead!
Barar123 just resubbed for 21 months.
Thank you. Generator level 2? No, it's not that. It was something else. Maybe it was for a barter or something like that. I remember I needed 2 of them. It might have just been for nutrition unit level 1, and then I need 1 for level 2. Must have been that. Either way, we'll just hold on to them. I think it must have been that. Food 1 needed 2. Let's eat some peas. We should get all that stuff back though. It's unlikely that someone's going to loot our stuff, so we should get all our insured stuff back anyway. I just did restart the client. What's your plan this evening, Flax? Put your in-houses. I would like to watch the game. It is a semi-final. I will be watching the game, I think. So, this is it. The football's finished after this week. Last game is what? The finals on Sunday. So I will be. I'm going away this weekend. So I'll be away Saturday, and then I'll be watching the football on Sunday. So yeah, I'm hoping for an unprecedented double knockout tonight. That would be something. And then the Olympics. If England beat Denmark, they won't have to play the Spain or Italy. If there's a double knockout, yeah, that would be something. I don't watch qualifiers or friendlies. I don't care. Unless it's like a, we have to win this game or we're not going, you know, if it was a big game or something, but... Like, I just don't. I don't like watching the... Like, if you think about it, most of the qualifiers are against teams we should beat, and it's like 2-0. And it's just fairly workmanlike and methodical. Yeah, you're watching someone just twat San Marino for the 50 millionth time. It's like... it's just boring. I just don't think it's interesting to watch. And I mean, given that we've... The only thing I would say is, given that we've done well this tournament, we came semi-final World Cup, semi-final Euros, we should be fairly highly seeded, which is good, because that means we won't get, you know, we shouldn't get stuck in a group with one of the other bigger teams. It'll be like us and... I don't know what's in our World Cup group. In fact, it's already been drawn, hasn't it? So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Nations League, who cares? Like, as a way of replacing friendlies, I think it's a decent idea. But does anybody actually go, Nations League this weekend? No. No, they don't. Alert. I do love how all the condemnation of the Super League by the football organisation is basically boiled down to, hey, you're musting into our money-making scheme. I don't think that's fair. In all honesty. I think it boiled down to, if you do this, you're going to kill all these other clubs who do need money. I mean, that's just the nature of sport. You know, you can't compete and pay professional players if you don't have any money. That's a meaty sounding gun.
Kevin 3 just resubbed for 1 month.
Thank you. Bang! We're dead. Is this the same fucking guy? Is this the same fucking guy? Is this all he does? I'm single. Damn. Well, we hit him a bunch. Just couldn't kill him. It's weird, these guys going in with nades, but no armor. Like, they just... Yeah, doing quests can be tough. However, we got a toolkit, which is pog. You need those. We need a gun with some rat-a-tat to it, I think, for this, because customs you seem to quite often bump into lads close up, and the old SKS isn't cutting it, sadly. Oh yeah. Prapor, help me out, I need magazines. I know, I've scrolled right past it. There it is. Bear in mind, as long as we're killing scavs on this map, we're moving forward, you know what I mean? I've been loving it being a bit slower. We'll see how it plays now the Chads are starting to all get it unlocked. Yeah, I've enjoyed it as well. Like, you bump into people and it just feels like more of a clutch fight. How much would I be gimping myself by not buying the premium versions of it? If you haven't played it before, so a few people have asked this over the last few days. Buy the game, the base game, play it for a wipe, see what you think. If you really enjoy the game, but you're frustrated by the traders, you know, the trader rep being lower, your stash being lower and all that stuff. If you're just like, man, I love that game, just wish I could knock some of that stuff out and make it a little easier, then go for it. But if you're only going to play it for 20 hours and then be like, nah, it wasn't for me, why would you just spend all that money? Play it, have a go, play a wipe, and bear this in mind. Let's say you buy it and a month in you're like, I love this game, this is so much fun, I'm loving it. You can upgrade then. You can upgrade. You don't have to buy the full version. You pay the difference and upgrade. So, yeah, just have a look. I would say with anything, if you can have a look at it first, cheaper, do that. I don't know if they do free weekends or not. That would be mad. So yeah, just give it a try. The changes they've made this time. There are some new items. Yes, you can do quests and upgrade all your stuff in game. In fact, I think if you do, like, there are stash upgrades that you can do in the hideout and quests to upgrade your secure container. But if you get the fancy version, you get higher rep with the traders, which means you have to do less quests to unlock, higher levels with them, and it just makes the game a little easier. Not the actual gameplay, but the outside the game stuff. There's no benefit in game, other than your secure container. I have a 3x3 instead of a 2x2, which does make a big difference. But yeah, I mean, the other thing is once you've done all the quests that you need to sort of get your hideout built up and get everything that you need to be comfortable and money and everything, the game sort of peters out a little bit in terms of what there is to do. So for example, at the moment for me, doing these quests gives me something to do in Tarkov. So that's quite good, you know what I mean? Yes, they did. You can get the scav junk box at level 1. It's 1,000,000 rubles, but you can get it, right? So, I mean, that's the kind of thing that, like, people complain about that devs not being very communicative, but they are listening. They don't talk much. They don't tell you what their plans are that much, but they are listening, because people were saying, with the level 20 market, all this stuff I'm trying to hold on to increase my hideout, or that I'm holding on to because I want to sell it on the market because I know it's worth something, I've got nowhere to put it. So they said, all right, we're going to give level 1 therapist, you can now buy the scav junk box for 1,000,000 rubles, and that'll solve a lot of problems. And it really does. Like, my scav junk box is fucking stuffed already. And honestly, I could do with another one, because I'm going for this run. I'm going to try and do everything, because it gives you something to do. You know what I mean? It's like it's like finishing the game. So the changes on this one: there's some new body armor, new guns, new boss. They've expanded factory, and he's on there. Tagilla or Talgilla or something like that. I don't know what his name is, but he's got a sledgehammer and a shotgun, and he's fucking terrifying apparently. So yeah, there's a odds and sods that they're working on, as it were. So our overall objective is to kill 15 scavs on this map. The bonus is getting that fucking thing that we need to get. trying to get him in his little fucking head. I think we shot him to bits. Should have aimed. I reckon we hit him 10 times. I reckon we hit him 10 times. We hit him 12 times. God, he's hurting. Damn. You broke 1 million rubles and I'm struggling with space. Don't get it until you've got like 2 million. Like, you need 2. Syndicatic's waiting in there with the helpful comment that I should have shot him in his head. He's right. I mean, honestly, I just thought dumping a magazine in him was my best bet. I just needed one more tickle, and he was a dead man. What guns have we got that we want to take in here? We are kind of low on weapons, you know. I guess I don't have any bullets for this thing. The SKS doesn't really cut it. I will take this piece of shit. I reckon you should have shot him in the head. By God, he's right! Jeeves! Did you hear that? I did, sir. We got such garbage ammo in this thing, but hopefully we can kill a scav and get his gun. I say, Jeeves. You see that fellow? I do, sir. I believe that we should have shot him in the legs. Or perhaps the head. Indeed, sir. That would seem to be the correct choice. Yes, indeed. See, that'll do. Let's just, let's do a quick customs and we'll get out with that gun for next time. How the wipe going? I only started this morning and I'm having a rough time of it. Well, that's why. I think making the currency rubles makes a huge difference. At lost more satisfying. A lot more satisfying to see 800k and not 8,000. I mean, I think they did it because it's a Russian game, really, and it's set in Russia. But it is better to see something that... Oh, it's worth $1 million! Is that an Omni Night t-shirt you're wearing? It is! I got it at TI... probably 6, maybe 7. It's very faded now, but... I think it was 6. It could have been 7. But that was when they used to have... a lot more merch. Like at TI 6 and 7 they had a huge merch thing that they just sadly don't have anymore. It was like a massive tent and you'd go in and there were like 100 t-shirts and plushies and all the rest of it. It sounds silly, but it was great. No, it wasn't to do with them giving a shit. They had a merch guy, Arsenio. He was the guy, you know the old Valve logo where the guy slowly turns around and looks behind him and he's got a valve on the back of his head? That's Arsenio. He no longer works there, sadly. But he was great at organising all the merch and the artists and sorting it out with all these companies. Double Fine, I think, or someone like that. I can't remember who it was. One of the companies that did a ton of their merch. And it was great. Like, you know, it was like a festival. And because I always used to do you remember me and Slacks did a really stupid video? Secret Shop Man or something, I think he was called. I was Secret Shop Man, and I'll see if I can find it. It was very funny, in my opinion. Let me just consult the tea leaves here. Woohoo! Woohoo! Brings up my map. What exits have we got? We've got Old Gas Station Gate. Old Gas Station Gate. Is that just over by Old Gas Station? Did we get minus rep for that? Because I'm sure he'd shot at a fellow scav. Minus rep? Really? God damn it. Because I thought I heard him shooting. Maybe he missed him. Yeah, you just exfil on your non-scab. But first of all, you need to be able to do that, and everybody's camping it. And second of all, I don't want to be a scav killer. I want to be a friendly boy. But I thought that there was a fight. I heard shooting. He looked out the window. Yeah, they need to fix it. I don't think the system is silly. I think it's just broken as is. That's I think would be a better way of putting it. I think it's a really fun system, and I think it has a lot of potential. The issue is literally it's broken right now. It's broken right now, but it's still, I think, pretty good idea. Did not know you could lose rep for killing fellow scavs. Anyone could explain it for a scrub like me. You have karma. Scav karma, this system. It's like, let me show you. So if I look at the fence, my rep is 0.65. So every time you kill a scav, that goes down. Every time you kill a scav who's already shot a scav or shot you, it goes up. This is as a scav. If you kill a player as a scav, it goes up. And if you extract using the car extract, we have to pay some money, it goes up. Now the issue is that it goes up so much when you use the car extract that you can run around killing player scavs who are otherwise not killing each other and then just use a car extract. So the issue is that there is essentially no impetus to not kill player scavs if you just use the car extract. So a lot of people going around wiggling to appear friendly, killing you, taking your stuff, and then leaving. So it's kind of silly. I mean, at least extracting with a PMC is difficult. Well, I don't really want to have to take this fucking thing in, but let's do it. If you shoot a scav or boss guard, you lose fence rep. The only exception to this is a player scav who has shot you or another scav, which will earn you rep instead. I thought I just said that. But if you just play a scav and don't kill anyone, it never goes up. No, so it doesn't just go up by playing as scavs. Yeah, you need to kill players or kill bad scavs. Apparently, yeah, you don't lose it for killing raiders. You were watching a guy yesterday. It was a PMC and the player scav wiggled. The PMC wiggled, looted with him for most of the raid, then killed him and took everything. Why would you trust people in Tarkov? I have been spotting other player scavs and hanging out with them a little bit. It needs a retouch. I don't think you should get any for using the car extract. I think it should only be by being a good scav. You could get a little bit for surviving as a scav. You could get a little bit for... And you could get maybe a little more for killing a player as a scav. I think adding voice chat would be a very bad idea indeed. I would have to turn it off. If you weren't streaming, obviously that wouldn't be a problem, but you would still have to put up with people shrieking the N-word at you constantly. It would be abysmal. So this is the video that me and Slacks made. This was so funny to do. I don't know if you guys will like this or not, but...
What you doing there, Jake?
Oh, hi, Secret Shop, man. Just packing the old backpack for the standard 8 hours in the Secret Shop line at TI this year.
Lines? Lines?
My insulin!
Time you save will be sweet enough. This year there are no lines.
There's always lines, Secret Shop, man.
No! This year we're doing pre-orders tied to your bag.
So I don't need to miss any games this year? I made a list of all the games I could miss.
This is when he was working
Give
with
me
DC.
This year you can watch all your favorite team's hearts break live in the arena. Now go order your stuff.
But my laptop's out of battery.
Use a phone.
I lost my phone.
Borrow a friend's.
I don't have any friends.
Go to the library.
But wait, I can just pay with my real money, credit cards and cash.
Real money? Credit cards? Cash? We don't accept those, Jimmy. They're for losers.
No, Shopman, please, I have it right here.
You try to pay with real money, I'll cut you, Jimmy. I'll cut you.
No.
We live in the virtual world, Jimmy. The virtual world.
Virtual world.
The virtual world.
Virtual world.
Shake. You're right, buddy. We're just gonna go down to the secret shop and start waiting in line.
Lines?
Yeah.
There are no lines. The virtual world. No cash. Oh, virtual.
So stupid. So stupid. Took us a day to do that. I kept laughing. It was so funny. He's just... It's just so funny. When he goes, I don't have any friends. Ugh. A day. Well, maybe not a day. But we had to... First of all, these things always take longer than you think. So we had to go to... That was filmed at like one of the empty offices at Valve. So we had to go there, waiting around for everybody to turn up, get in the camera. Oh, we need this light. Oh, we better go get this. Oh yeah, we better go get that. So then they get everything, and they get everything set up. They're like, all right, what are we gonna do? And we were like, ah, shit. Like, so we had to think. We were spending this time writing it. I think we'd had a thought the night before, but then they always come in and they're like, all right, so this is what it has to be about, and they'll like tell you, you know, these are the things you have to hit. So the fact that there's no wait in line, you pre-order, you just pick up all this stuff. This is just, I don't know what's happened here. Just Tarkov things. So yeah, so we came up with the stupid idea for Secret Shop Man. So then we had to get all the gear and the costume and all the stuff. And then we had to try and remember our lines, which was really difficult because we're not professional actors, we're just goobers. So it was like, you know, you keep messing up. And then we do like, you do a bunch of different takes. For that. I think how hard it's going to be if it's like an actual fucking movie or something good. I mean, when I did the audiobook recording, that was a week. 5 days. I do about 2 or 3 hours a day, because after that your voice starts to go. And the reason it took that long was because, first of all, we'd start off, I'd say that there was like an hour of farting around trying to get all the levels right, distance from the mic right. Then we'd notice that when I have to turn the page that you can hear that. So I had to very carefully separate the pages. So I'd read one page and then I'd place that very carefully on the floor whilst reading the next one. And then silently sliding that over so the next one's ready. Because the mic was super sensitive. And then we found out that the office, the wall between where we were recording, which wasn't a recording room, it was just an empty office at the Yog Towers, the walls were paper thin. So if someone went, ha 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 ha, in the office, you could hear it on the recording. So we'd go out there and say, can you guys keep it down, we're recording. They'd be like, oh yeah. 5 minutes later, of course, someone else walks in and goes, oh, hey! It's like, can you guys shut up, please? Over and over again. And then the air conditioning unit would go for like 10 minutes and then stop. So you'd have to wait for that to finish. So it just drags everything out. There's always stuff like that. I once worked on a low to mid-budget horror film, and that took 2 weeks of 12-hour days. It's amazing how people that work in movies and TV, even though the hours are illegally bad, you just put up with it because there's a chance you might be famous. Why would they soundproof an office? We would have used the streaming room, but they had to stream. Like, the recording rooms, they need them. Like, we couldn't book them out for the whole week. It was not Hat. It was not Hat Films. Incredibly, it was the 4th floor lot. Streaming table. 1 minute you're watering tomatoes, the next you're handing over your accounts. The greenhouse scam, huh? Shocking. It's as old as time.
It's like another case of the greenhouse scam, Chief. When will people learn?
I'm getting calluses on my hands from holding the bars and the things that I'm lifting. Calluses. See a light up there. I just forgot, man. It turned out to be slightly harder than really easy, so I didn't do it. Like, Joe explained to me what I needed to do, and I tried, and I was like, oh, this is hard. So I stopped. I should do it. We were going to have a... You can spend channel points to do various things like an animated hand slapping me on the head. We have the hand animation ready to go. Sound effect and all. I just haven't done it. That's the thing, it would just be... Didn't see him up there. What if we hit him at all? We hit him a couple of times, maybe. What are people talking about? Did I say something and now everybody's just talking about that? Fucking hate that. Hate when that happens. Actually! Just becomes a litany of actuallys. Don't think we have any ammo for this. We do not. Who is it that sells it? Is it Prapor? Is it that SP shit? It ain't Prapor. Skier. Let's buy one of these. Is it that? It is! No, not you. You. What have you got in cheap shit armor? Done. Peacekeeper sells M55. I think I've got a decent number of dollary dues.
Android Mop just resubbed for 1
Cheers,
month.
Bob. Yeah, I mean, we're killing scavs. If we bump into a player, we've already established that we're fucked, so... Oh. To do my set today, Bob, my main set was it was a 12-9-6. See how fast I can do that, and then we'd reverse it 6-9-12 back and see if I could get close to the original time. And it was 12 calories on the rowing machine, 12 deadlifts. I think it was 60 kilos, which is quite heavy for me, and then 12. There's this thing, I don't know, I can't remember what they call it. The move. I call it the Thor. It's where you have a dumbbell and you start with it between your legs and you lift it up to your shoulder and then you punch it over your head. So like 6 of those on each side, and then you get like 30 seconds, towel off the sweat, sip of water, and then 9 calories on the cycle, on the rower, 9 deadlifts, and then no, the dumbbell press is just straight pressing. This is from here, snatch to here, snatch and press, something like that. It wasn't just a press. The press is just the standing there where you just press. This was, you start with it down here, you have to lift it and then press it. So you get a bit of momentum, but it's not like it's not as hard as just a flat press, which is quite hard. And that was 12.5s on the dumbbells, which is again a lot for me. Given that, you know what's crazy? When I started out 7 weeks ago, the 5 kilo dumbbells were like, I could do just about 10 of those, and my arms were like killing me after that. Absolutely killing me. And now I'm like 12.5 kilos, and I'm doing way more reps. And the deadlift, I mean, I was like, there's no way I can lift this much. But you can. Like, it's just... it just takes time, and like it was fucking, my forearms were killing me by the end of it. Like, they were absolutely... I didn't do dumbbell rows today. I do them, but yeah, it's just like you just work out for 7 weeks, and now I'm lifting things that the first week I couldn't lift, and now I'm lifting them. Like it's bonkers. It's just amazing. I was like, wow, it actually works. I can fucking twat the ball now, but direction. The problem is there's something wrong with my swing. I need to have a coach. Just one lesson will fix it. I just need to fix I'm just slicing it to the right every time. If it was going all over the place, that would be a more fundamental thing. It's going to be something, my grip, my stance, some aspect of my swing that he's going to look at once and go, it's this, and that'll do it. Like, I'm trying really hard to concentrate on my follow through and all that, but something fundamental is wrong. We'll get there. No stress. That is so close. Saw him right there. The other day, after I was absolutely knackered. I'd been near the end of my workout. My trainer says to me, right, now we're going to do 100 Russian twists and 50 sit-ups. I was like, you're joking. He's like, nope. I was like, you've got to be joking. Like, there's no way. So yeah, you can do it. It's fucking unbelievable. Sit-ups, those I never bother with. They're so good. Like, you can really feel that they're fucking hard, you know, if you're doing them properly. What is that? Is that body armor or is that... That is body armor, isn't it? Man, I wish that was true. I try not to bang on about it. I don't want to be one of those gym bores that just talks about working out and lectures people. It's just... It's so new to me that it's kind of exciting, you know? Piss. How the fuck do I get out of here? Don't know how I get out of here. There we go. Don't have any painkillers. Not how I roll. There's also another one around somewhere. I heard him yelling. Alright, we're going out the back way. Shit. Is there a way through this wall? There isn't, is there? I have to go round that other way. Very satisfying clonk when you reload this gun. Some fucking lad's gonna pop out with a shotgun and blast me, I can feel it. Me fucking arms are knotted. Whew. Huzzah! We did our quest. Rajam, Rajam, he's a Rajam. He lives to Rajam and he is the Rajam, Rajam. Traders. Scare. Stirrup. Eliminate 3 PMCs with pistols. One of my favorites. Find a gilded Zippo lighter. Leave the lighter in the bunkhouse in the trailer park at Customs. Shit! Do I not like that? New gubs, though. Got some new gubs. Love that. You hate customs? No, my relationship. I have 3 trainers, technically 4, but I haven't had the 4th one yet because she tends to do afternoons and I tend to do mornings. So there's a lad and he is brilliant. He's in incredible shape. He's 25. He's like, this is, you know, his whole career is personal training and everything. He's in the most unbelievable shape. The dude is just like immaculate, you know. I was like, holy shit. And there's me, noodle-armed old dad. But he's a top lad. Like, he really is. Very encouraging. And just a really nice guy. And then there's the 2 women that are there that I've worked with. One of them is like... 2 of the women were rugby players. Like, professional rugby players. So they're like fucking huge. So like unbelievable shape. And they do all competitions and stuff like that. And they win a lot. Like, they're ridiculous. So yeah, they're just great. It's a really nice atmosphere. They're very friendly, just lovely, really, really lovely. Absolutely makes you feel at home. Never makes me feel like a twat. You know what I mean? Even though I am, they don't make me feel like I'm a twat. I don't want to waste my beloved FNs, but we might need to use them for this here quest. Oh. Where are you going? Like a pure gym? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's a well-known chain. It's just. It's just a gym in Twickenham, and they do personal training and stuff there. They're great. They're great. They're really, really cool. And I've never said anything inappropriate. I've never made any awful jokes. Lewis would. But it's Lewis, you know, he does that kind of stuff. He rides the wave. He wants to be on the edge, living life on the limit. Killing PMCs. I'm actually knackered, so I'm going to call it a day. I need to get some lunch anyway. I will not be back this evening. Because you've all annoyed me so much. I'm going to call it a day there. Let me just check I haven't got the generator on. Generator status off. Excellent. Alright. I will not be back this evening because the football's on. But I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, and I don't have the gym tomorrow, so I'll just be streaming for a good 5 hours or something like that. I hope you can join me then. Cheers for watching. Is there anyone that we should raid? Who else is streaming that we could raid? Zipper. Let's have a look, see. Who's live? Who's live that doesn't need the help? Sips doesn't need the help. Sips has already got... Oh, he's got 1k viewers. He is streaming Hearthstone. We could rate Sips. We could rate Sips. Is it Sips underscore? Or is it underscore Sips? I can never remember. That's him. Alright. I don't know if this will work.
Let's get her out. Let's get him in.